How to wear one piece 4 different ways. Work rules you should break. Find out what the celebrity TV stars are making. Good morning to you. Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Rachel Kay.
Finding a married couple that complains about too much sex is as likely as coming across a mermaid or a unicorn. Now, we all have life habits, but some of them are ruining your sex life. We'll start off with the smartphone. The only thing that should be vibrating near your bed is a sex toy.
Amen.
Okay? Don't just silence your phone. Turn the damn thing off. Also, chores. Give your inner clean freak the night off once in a while. Let the dishes wait until the morning and have fun instead between the sheets. And too much talk, nothing kills the mood quicker than bringing up some serious issue. Leave the "I can't believe what your mother did now" and Tommy's failing algebra discussions for the morning.
That's some good advice, but a little immaturity can be cute. But could you actually date someone like this?
Who want
Kid
to,
can't even read.
to
Cut it out, dude. You're gonna get us in trouble.
Today, Junior?
Well, those perma bachelors are out there, aka man children, but I don't know if they're worth dating, but some women are into them. What are the traits to look for? First up, a perma bachelor lives in a frat-like environment, no long-term savings plan, you know, just keggers, not looking to settle down, and no dedication to his job. And the top reason listed for why life is good for the perma bachelor: you can't fail at anything because by all standards you're already a failure. Now, this only works if you're also not looking for anything serious.
Yep, dated all of those.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, guilty as charged. Mirror, mirror on the wall, how will this dress fit after all? The tech gurus at Intel have designed a new magic mirror that will reveal how clothes look on you when you stand in front of an LCD monitor. It's called parametric technology, and it scans your body type and shows you how the fabric will fit based on your weight, height, and measurements. Think of it as a digital fitting room. The concept is about 3 to 5 years from becoming a reality. Another shopping concept also being developed: 3D printers that will let consumers produce their own towels, utensils, and clothes. Experts aren't predicting the end of the shopping mall as we know it, but it does hint at a leaner workforce for retail shops. Did you know that your jewelry box tells a tale? Your jewelry isn't just an accessory, it's the story of your life. Here's what your jewelry says about you. Big and bold. Statement jewelry is loud and expressive. Those who wear it rarely shy away from attention. They're usually confident, outgoing, fun-loving, and very sociable. Small and understated. A small set of pearls, a fine gold chain, or pretty diamond studs are subtle, classic pieces. Wearers pride themselves on their good taste, traditional values, and timeless style. Natural, eco-friendly jewelry like wooden beads, woven bracelets, and anything made from recycled materials are usually worn by people who are smart, outdoorsy, and connected with nature. Rachel?
Well, we all have our staple jewelry and staple clothing pieces. Here to show us how to wear one piece 3 different ways is wardrobe stylist Melanie Pace. Welcome.
Thank you.
So how do you even pick the first piece? Like, how do you pick the staple item?
Well, think about your wardrobe essentials. So a little black dress
Yes.
or a white button down. Even just a black blazer. So think about your staple items that every woman should have in their wardrobe and then take it from there.
Okay, so we have, what's the item we picked? A t-shirt, right? A gray t-shirt?
A gray t-shirt. T-shirts are so important, especially in the summer heat.
Okay.
But you don't want to look sloppy when you're wearing your t-shirt.
Right, so what did we do here with this model?
Okay, so our first model, Annika, she's got something, you know, the really fun printed blazer. This is really dressed up. So you can really take a t-shirt and you can dress it up in a couple of different ways. Here we just have a simple pencil skirt. Can you turn around and show them the back of that pencil skirt?
Oh my gosh, the little detail.
The details,
buttons.
loving this.
So cute.
So
and you could wear
cute.
this to the office even, maybe?
You could, and you know, we made it funky with this printed blazer, but you can really wear something simple. You can just put a black blazer, a white blazer, even navy, and just make this something that is dressed up.
Right, and just you added just that little jewelry there. Now, colored denim, huge summer, spring, fall. How are we wearing that with the gray t-shirt
We
here?
saw colored denim for guys and girls in
Yes.
spring, summer, and now it's trickling into fall, but the hues are a little bit different. So here we have, you know, this bright orange color. It's a little bit more subtle, other than the neon orange that we saw for spring, summer. But for fall, this is going to be huge. And here we just have it simple with a black vest, a fun, jewelry, and a Rebecca Minkoff bag.
I love the shoes you paired with that. It just gives it that little
Yes,
flair.
again, this is from Toonie, BCBG shoes, a great pair of denim. They've got such great places or items to choose from that are super funky.
And that denim pant is a neutral almost, that color.
Yes, it
and
really
then
is.
The boho chic look, we love this. How did you do that with a gray shirt?
Well, again, the maxi dress has been such a staple for every woman, and now we've got the maxi skirt, but it's going to be trickling into fall. I love this print, and it's got the pleated effect to it. And then again, we just tucked in the simple gray t-shirt, added a blue blazer, and added a funky statement necklace.
Right, you did it with the long sleeve gray shirt for fall, winter, but still keeping the color with the boho skirt.
Right, and showing that just a simple, easy, thin t-shirt can be layered underneath pieces, because that's the key to making yourself look put together is layering.
And just real quick, sexy for date night. You could take a gray t-shirt and even make that sexy, right?
Right, leather is such a huge trend right now.
Okay.
Why don't you throw on like a short leather mini skirt with a black blazer, or even just wear the t-shirt by itself with some fun accessories, a fun pop of a clutch, and some killer high heels.
That's very rocker chic. I love that.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Melanie.
Thank you.
If you want to wear any of these looks, we've got you linked on where to shop on our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
Rachel, we forgot to tell you to wear yellow today.
I know, I missed the memo.
Sorry.
I was like, let's go white and khaki.
I walked out and had a heart attack. I was like, you're not interviewing me,
I
are you?
was like, no,
Look
it
like a
worked out perfectly.
Big banana over
Yes.
there.
Looking great, girls. All right. The female population is divided between gloss lovers and lipstick devotees, but new advances in both formulations will make you want to swing both ways. The look. Lipstick, deeply pigmented, no doubt about it color. Whether you go for a decadent red or a demure nude, the full coverage effect is ladylike and polished. When it comes to gloss, the look, single wave of the wand bestows a juicy, often sheer shade plus a generous dose of sheen. When to wear it? Well, lipstick, ideal for evening, work, or any time you want to look put together or done. When it comes to gloss, weekends and nights out when you'd rather play up your eyes. And the pout perks. When it comes to lipstick, precise application ensures that your mouth looks defined. Gloss, well, it makes your pucker appear fuller. Just a dab of clear gloss on the center of your bottom lip creates a voluptuous effect.
Well, we love splurging on beauty products, $75 to $100 on perfume maybe, but would you buy a product that cost $250,000? You can, and this is what you'll get. Diamond infused nail polish, $250,000 for one bottle. It's made by jewelry designer Azature. 260 carats of black diamonds. Azature wanted to showcase the style of diamonds on nails. And before this, there was gold nail polish for $130,000. You know, no big deal. There will be a department store version though for $25, available at boutique fashion store Fred Siegel later this month.
Shop till you drop this back to school season, and helping us get our essentials in order is Miss Annika Kramer. Good morning, Annika.
Good morning. So with back to school, students are going to be meeting so many new people. They're in a new environment. So a great way to feel confident and comfortable during that time is to show up in style. And you can do that with these products by Matrix. This is the Biolage Exquisite Oil Collection. We have a micro oil shampoo. This is going to cleanse and nourish your hair and give us that silky, healthy look that we love. There's an oil cream conditioner. This is going to restore the shine and manageability and control. And it also detangles, but it's weightless, so it's not going to, have that buildup. And then finally we have the replenishing treatment. This is the ultimate potion that's going to give your hair that instant shine, nourishment, and control.
Matrix always smells so good,
Yes,
too.
that's because they're all made with moringa oil.
Nice.
Awesome stuff.
What about the website that you have?
Okay, retailmenot.com. People, you got to go there. They also have a free iPhone app. This is amazing. You can, each purchase you save an average of $20.
See, that's dinner out.
Yes, it's a great help, and they have over 500,000 coupons for tens of thousands of retailers, e-tailers, everything you need. My cousin's going to UCF in the fall. She saved 30% on her dorm bedding, which can be expensive.
Yeah.
So anything helps.
Gives you a little extra left over for coffee.
For coffee, for K-Cups. It wouldn't be dorm life without the Keurig. This is the Keurig mini brewing system. This is going to give your college student that anytime pick-me-up up at just a touch of a button in less than 2 minutes. You know, you can send them off with K-cups of coffee, tea, hot cocoa, maybe apple cider is their thing.
A little bit of rum, I like
Yep,
that.
very
If you're 21 and older.
college-like. Now, the coolest part is not only is this under $100, but now they come in these fun colors. We have the yellow and white one here.
Yellow one's so
But
cute.
there's also a purple and orange, a red, so they're going to match any dorm room.
Okay, what about for storage?
Okay. Dorm rooms are tiny, we
Yeah.
know that. There's not a lot of space, so you have to utilize the space you have. So Closet Made made the Wire 6-Cube Organizer. This is a perfect way to organize your dorm room. You can stack books and magazines, shelves, you know, school supplies, clothes, whatever you can fit in there. It's so great. And the tools, you don't need them.
I love that.
You just
Where's
snap
the
it
Allen
together
wrench when I
and
need it?
you know, you can put it vertical, horizontal, whichever fits in your room. And this is really going to help with that clutter. For $24.99, can't beat it.
What about for cleaning?
Okay, I know we don't like it, but you gotta clean your dorm room. Keep it clean, it helps. Lysol came out with these products just in time for college dorm shoppers. This is Lysol Power and Free. They have a new formula, which is cool. It uses hydrogen peroxide instead of bleach.
Ooh.
So the hydrogen's gonna break down into the water and oxygen, so it's not gonna leave that harsh chemical residue or a smell. And there's 4 cleaning agents here. We have a multi-purpose cleaner, so you can use on lots of surfaces in your dorm room. There's a bathroom cleaner, a toilet bowl cleaner, and bathroom wipes. So you have everything you need to be successful
They've
for back
got
to
you
school.
covered. Chemistry students will love that. More
Yes.
info on all these products on our website.
Carbs get a bad rap, and like calories, not all carbs are created equal, and for some people, it can be hard to tell the difference.
We have to talk to you.
Is butter a carb?
Yes. Gina, you're wearing sweatpants. It's Monday.
So?
So that's against the rules, and you can't sit with us.
You can't sit with us. Butter is actually a really low-carb food, but it's really high in calories. And we've got the carb breakdown for you. Slowly digested carbs can actually reduce inflammation. It doesn't cause a spike in blood sugar and increases hormones known to pick up your metabolism. So what should you eat and what should you avoid? Here's what you eat. Carbs like whole grains, legumes, apples, oranges, grapefruit, and pears. Here's what you want to avoid. Processed foods like white sugar, white flour, sugary drinks, and of course cereals.
Speaking of carbs, if you feel like being bad and baking a cake, how do you know when it's done? Recipe superstar Camilla Salisbury from our partner site galtime.com shares her secret recipe.
I have a tip for you regarding testing your cakes and breads. If you're baking anything larger than a muffin or cupcake, you'll need a wooden skewer to test for doneness, something deep to get way down to the bottom. But what if you don't have a wooden skewer? Chances are you do have a box of spaghetti or linguine, and one of these noodles, uncooked of course, is a perfect substitute for your wooden skewer.
It's a really good idea.
That is.
Now, if you're more of a cupcake fan, here's how to bake the perfect mini cake. Follow directions. Wrong measurements could mean disaster. Preheat your oven. The heating element in your oven is extra intense as it warms up. Don't overfill the liners. Only fill them with the batter about 2/3 full. Divide the batter evenly among the liners. A large measuring cup with a pouring spout or ice cream scoop are good for pouring batter. Cool cupcakes on a wire cooling rack, not in the cupcake pan. They will continue to bake from the heat of the pan and can dry out.
It's good tips. So
Yeah.
when I feel like being bad at making cupcakes,
Because you like to bake, you're a baker.
I do. I like to bake. It's therapeutic. Well, sometimes the rules are meant to be broken. So which office rules you should break, we'll tell you coming up.
Plus what you need to know before you start your job search from a job placement pro. And Vanity Fair has just come out with its list of the 25 most fashionable films of all time. And the king of cool, Steve McQueen from the Thomas Crown Affair, is one of their favorites. Are you a stay-at-home mom that's ready to get back into the office? Paul Anderson, a career consultant from Prolango, is joining us via Skype to give you some smart tips. Paul, how can moms get back on the career track without getting discouraged?
Great question. I think the biggest mistake stay-at-home moms make is they focus way too much on their resume. If it's been a year, 3 years, 5 years that you've worked, that gap is simply going to eliminate you from most online job applications. So what I would focus on is a FaceTime with decision makers. And the best site for that to find where these decision makers are is LinkedIn.com.
So once you're on LinkedIn, I know it's a new world for a lot of stay-at-home moms. Where do you go from there?
Yeah, so figure out what job title you want to have. So let's say you want to be a PR, a public relations, or you want to do communications. Then who would be the hiring manager for a job like that? So maybe it'd be the PR manager or the communications manager. If you go to LinkedIn and you go to the advanced search, you can actually search for their job titles. You'll find everyone that fits that criteria, and then reach out to those people to set up informational interviews. Focus a lot on your personality, your previous experience, and how you're willing to maybe take a lower pay to build your resume again. That's what I would focus on. And last but not least, consider doing a contract job. Even a 3-month or a 6-month contract, those are way easier to get than full-time jobs, but it's going to quickly give you that experience that you need to become more marketable today.
All right, Paul, some great advice there to get socializing, get LinkedIn, and also zero in on exactly what it is that you really want to do. Check this out on August 21st. Paul will be conducting a free seminar in Los Angeles. All you need to do is visit prolango.com to register. And if you're not in the LA area, you can check out the website for all the digital downloads and find a seminar near you. Again, that's prolango.com for all of Paul's information and DVDs.
Most people think they know the keys to career success. We're going over some work rules that are worth breaking, like this one: live at the office. For many of us, our careers are not our life's passions. It's essential to pursue outside interests, both for our happiness and to facilitate our creativity at work. Here's the next one: do what you were hired to do. Your boss has to look at the bigger picture all the time. They'll admire you for doing the same. If you pay attention to your organization as a whole, you'll better appreciate what other people do, and you might come up with macro ways to help the company. And lastly, climb the career ladder. There's pressure in our culture to earn more money and to have important titles, but not everyone wants more responsibility and power, so you can move laterally.
It is time to change up your adult beverage and try whiskey. The 5 you should know about coming up next, our gal's guide to ordering scotch and whiskey.
And celebrities make millions, Obvi. We're breaking down the salaries of some of the top TV actors.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. I am always impressed by anyone who orders scotch at the bar. So much so that I have kept an article from a 2007 issue of Marie Claire magazine about the whiskeys you should know.
Yes, so here's the rundown on whiskey according to Kyla Jones. First up, Scotch. Scotch. It refers to Scotland's famous single malts, not to be confused with the blended Chivas your grandma sipped with soda. Single malts are made from malted barley and aged from 3 to 30 years. It tastes earthy and smoky since Scotch makers burn a soil-like material called peat while they're drying the grain. Best for sipping with your boss after you've made VP. Congrats. How do you drink it? The way Scots dress under those kilts. Au naturel. Ask for it neat, meaning straight up, or with a few drops of water. Next is Irish whiskey. It's made in Ireland. It's a blend of different grains, kind of like the 7-grain bread of dark spirits. It tastes mild and smooth. You want to try Jameson or Bushmills, and here's how to drink it. Blended whiskeys are better for mixing, so it's cool to drink them on the rocks or with club soda.
Rye. This is Don Draper's favorite from Mad Men. What it is: by law, this amber potion is made from a mash of at least 51% of rye and aged for at least 2 years. Since rye is intense, think of what it adds to a pastrami sandwich, okay? It's often blended with other grains. How to drink it: rye is the heart and soul of a Manhattan, and it's meant to be mixed. Then there's bourbon, okay? This is named for the county in Kentucky. It's made from corn, just like ethanol, and aged 2 to 8 years in new oak casks. It tastes sweet because of the corn, with vanilla or citrus notes, and it's best for dames who can swig it like Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate.
We could handle that.
Yeah, we could. I think so. You should drink it neat, but bourbon goes well with Coke. Not ginger ale, not Diet Coke, not Dr. Pepper, just Coke. And finally, Tennessee whiskey. It is also made from corn, but this American brew gets filtered through sugar maple charcoal called the Lincoln County process. after Lincoln County, Tennessee, where it originated. It tastes sweet like caramel with a charred wood aroma. And here's how you drink it: with Coke or straight up with a Bud Chaser if you want to grow hair on your chest.
And do a little country line dancing.
Yes, exactly. You like to drink a
I
scotch or a
do.
whiskey. Yes.
I love a scotch on the rocks after a long week. Just sit and sip on that, and you know, it gives you a nice little, it's more relaxing. It's a
Yes.
relaxing kind of drink.
It's an adult beverage. It's a very mature choice, but
Yes.
it's kind of a fun choice. So there you go.
And you've had some
The
whiskey.
Blue Label. Ooh, boy, let me tell you. And then we had the Jack Daniel's honey in here one day.
Yes.
Amazing. Little on the sweet side, but fantastic.
I'm gonna have to try that with the honey.
Yeah.
Because we don't like as much sweet stuff.
Yeah.
But if you make the big bucks, though, you can buy the really expensive Johnny Walker Blue
Yes.
or Red. So what are celebrity TV stars making these days?
Jessica Reyes from our news partner, the DBZ, has the numbers.
Well, hello, ladies, and here's something that there should never be a debate on. Big TV names make big money. Now, TV Guide magazine's annual survey of who earns what is out and showing off some outrageous salaries. Let's start off with the top earner for episode for drama, Mark Harmon from NCIS. He makes $500,000. I think we could all live with a little bit of that. Up next, top earner per episode for comedy, Ashton Kutcher for 2.5 Men. He makes $700,000. Now on to one of my personal faves. The top earner per year late night is David Letterman. He makes $28 million. Spare us a bit, buddy. And top earner per year for daytime syndication, it's a female and she's tough as they come. No, it's not Andrea, but it's Judge Judy, who earns $45 million. Side note, we can't add Andrea because that's confidential. So sorry.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm Jessica Reyes, that's your buzz.
I wish I made $45 million a year. Good for all of them. Here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you. When we're not on TV, you can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page.
Yes, thanks for joining us today. We're here on WeTV every weekday morning.